your faith, that so different when you first beat him, and then you actually playing for him.
Man, let me talk about that, man. I'm ready to go second, man. He's a great guy. Very nice, you know what I'm saying? One of the nicest boys I ever met. Boy, when I was playing linebacker for him, if I mess up, it was cooking. I was cooking, man. It was a different side of it.
Damn, I would have been in the meeting room with him. His jokes, his references. Oh my God. He'll talk about a play, formation, then he'll reference something, and just throw you off. Like today, he said, he was like, yeah, we gotta hit that guy wide open. Wide open. What did you say? Like, what you mean about wide open? He was like, yeah, you gotta hit it wide open. We just look around, we're like,
let's say you messed up in practice, he was just putting that over here. He was just looking at me. All serious. He said, you know how to run? Yeah. He said, how do you know how to run? I was like, Coach, what you mean?
man, let me tell you, last Friday before the game, we do roll call for every security group, every position group, all of that. I didn't hear him call special down on punt. I run out there, boy, get out of here! You give somebody a new boy. Come game day. Like, yeah, man, Unc's gonna start, and he's gonna come in. So I'm thinking, all right, probably not even gonna play punt, you know, depending on how they did, I probably gonna see them fit on punt. Next play, boys, you win. Man, Coach Sadie is so bipolar, y'all just gotta sit there and watch him. He just sit there and laugh and joke with you. You know, you just gotta get around. Land pass is messed up. Land pass! You gotta get your block! Land pass, you gotta hit the hole!
1 minute.
You know, another part, I was like, it was the last game. This is about Dominic right here. You know, so Dominic's on kickoff, you know what I'm saying? And they just scored. I mean, we just scored. It's kickoff. So he's yelling, kickoff. Mind y'all, Dominic is on kickoff. But Dominic is all the way across the field, just chilling, looking at the sky, you know what I'm saying? Finally, Dominic runs over there, and Coach Seven just looks at him, he says, you know what happens after, we scored? And then Dom's just like, just looking at him, he said, kick off, son, kick off. Right? Just looking at Dom. And then, just another thing like that Coach Seven be doing.
All right, great. All right. Now we see how difficult it is to be a comedian. It's not that easy, right? Hey, footballers. Right? You also have some non-footballers in your audience, right? There may be some people who go, what are you talking about? Because we don't play football. We don't know nothing about the sport or anything. Consider that, right? We're saying in consideration. Your audience is just not that first row. It's everybody else. All right.
Alright, so basically, I'm going to tell you a story about how me and my friend almost burned down my house. So, basically, this was a regular day. This was years ago. I was maybe like 12, 13 years old. And me and my friend were at my house, home alone. Parents were at work. It was during the summertime. We're just playing video games and whatever else, relaxing throughout the day. And it rolls around like 1, 2 p.m. We're getting kind of hungry. We go and look for something to eat. So we go in my kitchen, and we're looking through the cabinets, the pantry, the kitchen, all types of stuff. And we finally settle on just going for like those easy macaroni cups, that you just gotta pop in the microwave for like 3.5 minutes, but you gotta add water. It's a big point. Because man, this time when we went to do it, my friend, I don't know how he could be just this dumb. this man did not put no water in the mac and cheese cup and puts it in the microwave for 3.5 minutes. Man, that thing was melting and was almost catching fire in the microwave. It was just, I don't even know how to explain it. We was trying to grab it out. We had to get a spatula and try to like pick it up because it was basically flaming. It was all red and hot from all the plastic and stuff melting. It was just ridiculous. And we had smoke alarms going off in the house. It was crazy. But looking back, it's pretty funny how it happened.
All right, great. I laughed. I did. Right, so we're seeing different styles. Who wants to go next?
She raised her hand up.
Right, so we saw with the first group, the good thing about the first group is that if you're talking about a third person, i.e. coach, you can use coach's voice. Switch up the voice. You don't have to be in your same voice, right? You might find some sort of comedic relief in that, right? Doing mimicry, imitation of someone. All right. Here's our next comedian. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Tara Peterson. So, I'm sure you've all heard of the idea of a nuclear family, right? You got mom, you got dad, you got 2 siblings, and they just love each other, right? They're all running around together, sharing toys. Could not be further from the truth, right? How many of y'all have siblings? Good majority of you. Okay, so this story is gonna land. So, I am a younger sibling, right? My older sister, she's very much like prim, proper, everything has its place. I was not that. I was your stereotypical annoying younger sister, right? I'm running around crazy, sugar high constantly. I would take candy, right? Or even just like sneak some multivitamin gummies. And I'd eat that whole thing, all of it at once, every single time. To the point where my sister started hiding her candy from me. So genuinely, she'd get like gum or a chocolate bar and put it in the closet. Try and save it for later. Okay, so one day, I'm in kindergarten, right? Little childhood me running around, constantly going, bam, on the floor. I had broken my arm. Yeah. It was not fun for a kindergartner. I was very upset. I missed the field trip. The worst part about it, honestly, was that I was in kindergarten. I needed help taking baths. Because, I have a cast on, can't exactly wash myself. So one day, I'm sitting in the bath, my dad's helping me wash, and I look up, and I see my older sister's fancy coconut shampoo. This stuff was like it made your hair so soft, it smelled lovely. I looked at my dad and I said, use that. He's like, I think that one's your sister's. Maybe we should use your pretty princess one. I want that one. Can you please I want that one. Whole fit, screaming, yelling. I take my casted arm, bam, right into the water.
Whoa.
Yeah, 3 days later, my fingers were turning purple. I had gotten an infection. Yeah, it was not fun. You think after that, I'd have learned my lesson, right? Don't try and steal your sister's stuff. Don't covet whatever the Bible says. Wrong. The next day, I found my sister's hidden candy, ate all of it, was sick for like a week straight. Yeah. That's my story.
Good job. Now, what were some examples that Tara, you think that stood out from Tara's stand-up? What did she do different?
Talking to the audience.
Talking to the audience. She asked the audience a question, and you raise your hand, right? So there's something that comedians use, like get you engaged by asking a question, right? right? And you responded. What was the other thing she did?
Different voice.
Different voice. She role played, right? Role played dad and role played her response. Okay, who would like to go next? All right. All right, here's our next comedian. Let's give him a round of applause.
I'm not using a mic because to fully encapsulate the man I'm going to be imitating,
Can you move the mic, bro?
a mic would be a disservice. Did you question it?
You just hold down the button.
I don't know.
I'll fix it. Come.
I just hold it down. Let's try to hold it down.
Yeah, this mic is. I think, this was the biggest mic. Wait. So, all right,
Hey, hey, comedy, you should get back.
how many bottles of big ones
Connor, don't forget to announce yourself.
So wait. All right, hi everybody. My name's Connor. You know that by now. So the guy I'm talking about today is my former boss. I don't work there anymore, and I don't think he owns the restaurant anymore. But it's a place called Snappy Tomato Pizza.